Noisy Pixel. I've always been a sucker for co-op games, but most of the time, fans are stuck waiting for Nintendo to deliver a quality, family-friendly experience in this genre. Well, that's just not the case with Next Studios' Biped, which brings a playful and challenging experience to consoles. However, the challenging part of it all might make this seemingly adorable game tougher for some younger family members to get through. Biped stars a pair of robots. They are tasked with opening beacons across several stages and helping their robot buddies along the way. The story, if you can call it that, is almost nonsensical, but it doesn't add or take away from any of the experience. The thing this game has going for it are its adorable characters and cartoon-like environments, and that was enough for me. Players can choose either local co-op or solo campaign modes. While the stages are similar in themes, the puzzles across each mode are different. That said, the game's focus is co-op gameplay, and this is proven through its design and additional levels for the two-player modes. The solo campaign offers a few ways to perfect your movements and interactions with the levels, but the entire single-player experience can be completed within an hour or two. The co-op mode, on the other hand, is where the game shows its authentic charm. Each puzzle will require players to work closely with one another across the entire stage. However, before I get too ahead of myself, let's go over the controls. Biped will give your analog sticks and thumbs a workout across every stage. Players must use the right and left sticks to move the robot's respective leg. At first, this takes some getting used to, but it does end up feeling more natural on the later levels, which encourages you to go back and test your skills in the early stages. Some areas will also allow the robots to skate, which requires both analog sticks to be pushed in the direction you want to go. The puzzles demand you understand how to move the robots during every puzzle. Your skills will be put to the test from the first level until the last. This is because the game rarely repeats its design. Encountering a stage that requires you to slowly move across each puzzle one step at a time, or master grappling, are just a few of the many ways you'll be able to complete each level. The game's variety of puzzles is a bit overwhelming because right when you think you're getting good at something, they introduce something else and rarely return to the skills you've gained along the way. For me and a friend, the puzzles were challenging in a fun and entertaining way. However, I can't see younger children finding enjoyment in some of the challenge levels that really test you. The game's adorable robots and worlds don't reflect the demanding nature of the puzzle design. I felt that the developers didn't fully consider general children gamers, as completing a level will tell you how many times they think you should have died versus how many times you did, and their goals were rather demanding. Biped is an exceptionally adorable game with some beautiful themed levels and enjoyably complex puzzles. This is paired with an relaxing soundtrack that kept me calm through some of the more frustrating moments. When it comes to replayability, there's enough reason to return to a level since you probably won't achieve the goals that the developers have created. This team aims to test your skills, which ends up working since they kept each level relatively short. Collectibles and levels include stars and coins, where coins can be used to purchase cosmetic items and stars are given for completing puzzles. There's also beacons that are required at the end of each level, but just going through the solo mode will unlock a little over 50% of the beacons, meaning the game requires you to complete the co-op mode for 100%. Just something to keep in mind if you only have one player available. Biped might have the visual appeal of a children's game, but it is most definitely a challenging and demanding co-op experience. Working together through every stage will put your thumbs to the test as you move these little robots across a variety of levels. The replayability is there for those that want to meet the high expectations of the developers, but for most this will either be a fun or frustrating way to spend an afternoon. Noisy Pixel is giving Biped an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.